righty. Wow, okay, this is kind of loud, but that's okay. It'll help. Thank you all for coming today and joining in meditation. That's awesome to see everybody here. The focus of the meditation is going to be on love, unconditional love, peace, and light, since that's the focus of the topic today. So we are going to practice it in this meditation. Okay, so when you're ready, just kind of close your eyes and breathe in. And just let all the thoughts that brought you here just kind of melt away. Feel the tension ease from your shoulders, from your jaw. Feel your thoughts just slowly kind of drift away, leaving only a feeling of peace, of calm. And just breathe, feeling the breath filling your lungs, going into your gut. And then just exhale. And now imagine a light encircling your heart space. That light could be white, it could be pink, it could be the emerald green of the chakra. And just feel it in your chest, circling, energizing. This light is unconditional love, it's empathy, it's compassion. And as you breathe, imagine this light filling every cell in your body, dissolving any tension, any thoughts of disease, and just let it be softening your thoughts, your judgments, until your whole body is alight with this love for yourself, knowing that you are absolutely perfect, whole, and complete exactly as you are. And if any judgment, any thought, any tension arises from that knowing, just let this love, this energy, this light soften those thoughts, those feelings, dissolving them in that warmth of love. And now as you breathe, imagine this light expanding from within you to outside of you until you are absolutely bathed in this perfect light of love and peace. And imagine a person who you know, who you care for very deeply, sitting opposite you. And look them in the eyes, through the eyes of love, and see the love that shines back. And as you breathe, expand that circle of light to envelop them in that unconditional love, that light. And see them as the God self that they are, as that spiritual being, that connection that is within you and within them. And hold them in that love, that compassion. And again, if any resistance comes up as you think about this person that you care for, simply allow that love to dissolve that conflict, that thought, just allowing the energy to be enveloping both of you. Release that person from your thoughts. And imagine a person that you don't know very well, maybe somebody you were in line for coffee for, or a coworker. Somebody that you don't come across that often, but you know who they are. And imagine them sitting across from you. And again, look in their eyes. And through the eyes of unconditional love, of spirit, see the spirit within them and feel the unconditional love that flows from you to them, and allow that feeling to settle in and notice how they respond. Notice the tension that seems to ease from them, the love that is returned. And just sit for a minute, knowing that you are connected to this person through spirit and through love. And again, when you're ready, release them from your mind. And we're going to dig a little bit deeper. And imagine somebody that you are challenged by, that you have difficulty with, that, let's face it, you might not want to be around them very much. And imagine them sitting across from you. And from this center of absolute love and empathy and compassion, see them as a spirit being that they are, and know that they are love and that they are light, and that you are connected to them, with them, and through them. And again, if any resistance comes up, you feel any tension, saying, no, this is not right. There's no judgment. Just allow that thought to flit away, to dissolve in that love and that light. For you know the truth of who you are, and you know the truth of who they are. And so just let this feeling envelop you and envelop them, softening all resistance, awakening the possibility of connection, of truth. And now imagine this love and this light and this energy expanding even further throughout the entire space you're in, touching everyone within your community, within our country, within the world. And just know that you are the light and the love and the compassion that exists in the world and is needed in the world, and that you show up in the world in this way. So for the next few minutes, just bask in this knowledge, knowing that you are perfect, whole, and complete, knowing that you are love, you are light, and you are peace, and that you bring that to every situation, to every person that you meet. It's time to start bringing our attention back to this space and to this time. And just know that you can always bring your awareness back to the truth of who you are in any situation, at any time, and in any place. And that for whatever reason, if you have difficulty remembering who you are surrounded by a community who remembers and knows who you are. So just start bringing your attention back, hearing the noises in the room, listening to the beautiful music. Just move your hands and your toes and your fingers. And when you're ready, open your eyes and be back. And since I didn't introduce myself, because I think of you all as family, and I don't introduce myself when I'm with family, I am Laura, and I am a practitioner here. And we'll be starting service in about 10 minutes or so. Thank you.
I don't see Kent.
He's around.
Is he? Is there a drummer in the house? There he is. He's right in front of me. Let's take that off. It's been a morning, I'll tell you. It's been a morning. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? Good? All right, good. Whoa! I'm going to invite you to stand up if you'd like. If you were out late last night and you don't feel like standing up, that's okay. We know this one pretty well. We're going to let Kent's going to start it for us. We have Jamie Collins with us today on bass. So welcome, Jamie. Yes. And of course, we have Kent Pinsenberger on the drums, as usual. Yeah. Okay, are we ready, gang?
We're ready.
Oh, yeah, and me. Okay, Kent, start us out with a little hi-hat. It's... Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are one, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. All right, here we go. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Something different. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody get up on your feet. Da-da-da. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you, Okay. And this is kind of a slower song. You can remain standing if you want, or you can have a seat. Could somebody turn the light off on the platform maybe so we can make those a little more visible? There you go. Is that better? Come all you wounded and weary. Come all you heavy of heart. Come with your fear and your worries. Come with your pain and your scars. Come to the ocean of mercy. Be revived, reviewed, and refreshed. Wherever you are, no matter how far, come find your peace and your rest. You are welcome here. Come as you are. You are welcome here with open arms. Bring your burdens, bring your pain, bring your sorrow and shame. You are welcome here. Come as you are. Come all you tired and lonely, all you anxious who long for peace. Bring your addictions and battles. Find your forgiveness and strength. You are welcome here. Come as you are. You are welcome here with open arms. Bring your burdens, bring your pain, bring your sorrow and shame. You are welcome here. Come as you are. You are welcome here. Come as you are. Nice. All right. We got one more for you, I think. Let's see if I... It was a crazy morning. Talk to me afterwards. It's some Eddie Watkins Jr. We know this one pretty well, too. Let's just kick it on C. One life living as you and me. One light shining as you and me. One love loving as you and me. 'Cause God is all there is. One life living as you and me. One light shining as you and me. One love loving as you and me. 'Cause God is all there is. I'm shining from the inside out. I'm so happy. I just want to shout. Hey, one life living as you and me. One light shining as you and me. One love loving as you and me. 'Cause God is all there is. Again, one life living as you and me. One light shining as you and me. One love loving as you and me. 'Cause God is all there is. I'm shining from the inside out. I'm so happy. I just want to shout. Hey, one life living as you and me. One light shining as you and me. One love loving as you and me. 'Cause God is all there is. 'Cause God is all there is. 'Cause God is all there is. Thank you very much.
We actually have a rhythm section now with our band. Don't you love it? Thank you, Jamie, for being here with that. Welcome, everybody, to Rio Grande Center for Spiritual Living, where all faiths are welcome and none is required, where love is here 100% of the time and dogma is gone. So my name's Brian Kurtz. My pronouns are he and him. I want to welcome everybody here online, including my sweetie who's over in Orange County somewhere. Hi, sweetie. Hey. That's right. And my sweetie, Karen Ford, is the Volunteer of the Month this month, just for the record. I had no idea that was coming, and grateful because she certainly earned it. Dr. Davina Katulski will be here online, and she's pretty incredible. She won the Saints Alive Award for leadership in the LGBTQ community, and also has written a book called Why You Should Give a Damn About Gay Marriage. And, I mean, come on. We're all one, right? Or if we're not perceiving that way, we need to work toward that. There's a lot going on here at Rio Grande Center for Spiritual Living. I'm going to attempt to cover it all as quickly as possible. Our healer for the day is me. I'll be through the kitchen and turn right after services. Come and see me with whatever you may have going on physically, emotionally, spiritually. I'm not the one doing the work. Spirit's coming through. So anything is possible. Solid Grounds this week is going to be the Indigo Jazz Ensemble. They're going to be a lot of fun. Check your bulletins for all the classes and stuff going on. There's a lot going on. I don't even have time to get to it. Want to mention real quick, 7/31, July 31st, there'll be an open mic here with a young woman named Vaughn who's bringing her spotlight session. She does open mics all over the place, and she's bringing her thing here. And if you want to perform at the open mic, show up. Show up early and get ready and bring your thing, whatever that is. Our annual camping trip is coming up August the 6th through the 9th, with a picnic on the 8th at Palisa Campground at the Jemez Mountains. Big pavilion, newly renovated bathrooms, going to be nice for everybody, and if you want to camp out, you're welcome. The Labor Day picnic is coming up Monday, September the 7th. Bring a friend, bring some food. There's going to be a lot of food, burgers, veggie options, vegan options, all sorts of stuff. If you've never done it, it's a blast. And if you have done it, you already know. So show up and we'll see you then. Cheryl Ray is going to be giving a talk today on domestic violence and abuse. Not exactly a fun topic, but one that I believe is necessary given everything going on all around the world right now and here at home. Her group that she's putting together is called Resurgent Phoenix. It's going to be today at 12:30. Please be there if you can be there and be a part of the discussion. Dr. Davina is going to be talking about stepping into the mystery of your, I can't read my writing. Your soul's journey, thank you. Stepping into the mystery of your soul's journey. And it's August the 30th, thank you. My notes have gotten so dense on my paper that it's hard for me to read. Thank you, Reverend Gill, for that.
What got dense?
Yeah, my brain got dense. My consciousness got dense. Needs to lighten up a little bit. You'll see a rack of books next to the bookstore entrance, next to the quantum portal door. Be careful, if you might get sucked into the quantum portal if you go in there. But there's a stack of books there from Emerson, Holmes, Eric Butterworth, Emma Curtis Hopkins, a whole bunch of real New Thought classics, all 25% off. Grab them while they're still on the rack, otherwise you miss your opportunity. Is there anything else I need to mention? Cheryl Ray's shaking her finger at me. Oh, thank you, the signs. So the other day, we put up signs up here with our mission and vision statements in the back and up here over the platform. What do you guys think? Y'all like those? Would you like to see them painted permanently in location?
You bet. Sure.
Okay, there's our vote. You got it? You got it? Okay, good. Thank you.
Good morning and namaste. Welcome everyone here in the room and online and everywhere. We're glad to see you. You may want to take a look around and see the beauty and the power that I see right now. Welcome each other. See the light and the love that we are shining and sharing. And we're going to go ahead and turn inward at the beginning of this service for an opening invocation. And so I turn to that light, to that love, to that truth of wholeness that we are, to the oneness, to the interconnectedness that we share. And I just invite everyone to allow yourself to become fully present in that space of remembering who we are individually and together. Just to remember the truth and the goodness of life, the beauty, the joy, with gratitude for the earth and the water, the rain, and with gratitude for the beauty of the flowers and the fragrance of the pine trees, the rocks and the stones on our path. And just simply allow ourselves to let go of any denseness, any craziness of the morning, any story we may be telling, any mistaken belief or holding or withholding. And just open up to the extent that we can to the unlimited love and light that is accessible to us at any moment. Giving thanks for this time together in this sacred space, this time together as we share in inspiration and joy. Surrendering into that spacious consciousness, that supreme goodness, anything that seems out of order. And we just give thanks, allow this service to flow, and let's anchor that together by saying, "And so it is."
All right, I'm going to welcome the band back up on stage, I think. Is that correct? That is correct. We're going to do a song that I wrote. Let's see if I remember it. And if you listen to the first couple lines to this song, you'll get more of an understanding about how it was written, when it was written, okay? I'll just leave it at that. It's just called I'm Getting Ready for God. It is what I like to call a gospel romp. Are we ready, gentlemen?
Yeah, ready.
Last night I had the strangest dream. I wrote most of the song you're gonna hear in my sleep. The message was crystal clear, and the melody came from a place in me, mysterious and yet so real. And it goes like this. I'm shining up my Sunday shoes. I'm getting ready for God. I'm paying up my earthly dues. I'm getting ready for God. The path of faith is what I choose. I'm getting ready for God. And I know where to go. Spirit tells me so. Yes, I know where to go. Spirit tells me so. I'm throwing down my sword and shield. I'm getting ready for God. A banner of peace is what I wield. I'm getting ready for God. Like a willow in the wind I yield. I'm getting ready for God, and I know where to go. Spirit tells me so. Yes, I know where to go. Spirit tells me so. The greatest gift that we can give is that love that starts from within. First we must learn to love ourselves, and then that love spills out and touches everybody else, touches everybody else. The greatest gift that we can give is that love that starts from within. First we must learn to love ourselves, and then that love spills out and touches everybody else. I'm opening up my heart to love. I'm getting ready for God. The man takes from far within. I'm getting ready for God. Sorry, la da 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 three da da. I'll get there and ready for God, and I know where to go. Spirit tells me so, and I know where to go. I've got the wrong sheep, and it tells me so. Yes, I know where to go. Spirit tells me. Oh, Spirit wasn't talking loud enough, I guess. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Susan. Well, thank you, the band, as well. Great job. Yeah. Woo. Good morning, everyone. My name is Gil. My pronouns are he and him. I am the spiritual director here, and I am happy to welcome everyone who's with us today. We're grateful. We're grateful for all of you online. I know that we probably have some contingent online that's not always with us, so we're grateful you're here. If you're new with us, if you could type into the chat and let us know, we'd be happy to know that. In the room today, I'm wondering if we have anybody new for the first time with us today who'd be willing to identify. If here's the incentive. If you're new, you get a free bag. Okay, all right, we'll let that go. Okay, so what we'd like to do is just bless each other, and particularly newer people, but all of us with this blessing. So yes, everybody's getting their energy going there. And we're just gonna receive this for ourselves and share it with one another. We see you. We see you. We know who you really are. You are a divine emanation of spirit. You are love and beauty on the planet. And we love you. Welcome home. So here at Rio Grande Center for Spiritual Living, we subscribe to New Thought and the science of mind in particular. There's a wide range of what that is, but there's basic tenets that apply across the board. So the first one that I'd just like to nail down for today is there's only one. One power of the universe, one God, one presence. It is what animates all of us. And secondly, we are part of this process, and our thoughts are creative. So it's a good idea to watch what you think on a regular basis. It's okay to think it. it's just not okay to focus on it, because then it tends to show up. So if you want something to show up, then that's what you focus on. So I prefer love in my life than feeling alienated. So I try not to focus on the times when I start thinking I feel alienated. So you get it. And finally, no, not finally, 1, 2, 3. Next one is there's only love. That's all there is, because that spirit is love. That's it. So all things created out of spirit. So no matter what it is, whether it's the air, the water, the soil, or our bodies, it's still all made from spirit. So it's love. And finally, we are each whole, perfect, and complete right where we are. So just drink that in for a moment. So, I am honored today to welcome our guest. However, I do want to make one quick announcement before I do that. Somehow in the dearth of announcements, we forgot to mention that August 2nd, we will be having a town hall type meeting after service. And the board is offering this, and hopefully it's informational, bring people up to date on where things are and what's happening. So put that on your calendar. It'll be at 12:30 on August, is that right, 12:30? August 2nd. All right. So in a minute, I'm going to bring up Christine, and she's going to offer reading, but I'm going to introduce our guest first so that I don't mess up the flow. So, Dr. Davina Kotulski. She is a Agape licensed practitioner. I met her at Oakland Center for Spiritual Living when I was first there, and actually at a marriage equality rally thing that we went to. I've known her a long time. She has a huge amount of depth. We talked about some of the awards she's received. The key is that she truly is always seeking to support people. And some of that is evidenced through a couple of her books, which we have in the back today or in the bookstore. One is called The Manna Paradigm Shift, Creating a Consciousness of Abundance and Freedom. And that's pretty powerful. And our friend Brian mentioned it's never, oh no, this is a different one. Okay, skip it. This one is It's Never Too Late to Be Yourself. Follow Your Inner Compass. See, she's written so many books I get confused. That's just a couple things that she's done. But she's bringing us today a message which she was intending to bring in person. However, things didn't work out. That was scheduled for the first weekend of June. So we wanted to have her have this opportunity. And she is offering that workshop again. The workshop on soul, on your past life regression type stuff, soul journey. And she offered it to the people who signed up via online, but she's going to do it again because there was so much interest. So that'll be the end of August. So let's give her a round of applause just because. Can we do that? There we go. All right. Thank you. We're looking forward to hearing from you, Davina. And first, Christine, if you would come and set the stage with the reading.
Thank you, Gil. I have two short readings. The first one is from April Connor. She's a practitioner. She wrote the June Science of Mind Global Theme Resources. And April says, the love we cultivate within ourselves is a direct outpouring of spirit. When we genuinely connect with the divine presence in our own being, recognizing it as the very essence of who we are, we naturally begin to perceive that same spirit in every person and in every circumstance we encounter. This means our capacity to truly love anyone or anything, whether a close family member, a stranger, or even someone or something we find incredibly challenging, is directly proportional to our awareness and acceptance of divine love residing within us. This profound realization transforms everyday interactions from mundane occurrences into sacred opportunities. And the second is a practice of transformational love that's based in Buddhism, and I was able to access it through Pema Chodron. It's a chant, and I often add it to the end of my meditations, or else I'll just meditate on this chant alone. It's good to memorize it, actually. May myself, loved ones, and all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May myself, loved ones, and all beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May myself, loved ones, and all beings never be separate from the supreme joy beyond all sorrow. May myself, loved ones, and all beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment to desire or aversion. The end. And we'll turn that over to Dr. Davina.
Well, good morning, everyone. Just to let you know, there is a bit of a delay here, and I'm hoping you can hear me. Okay, great. So thank you, Chris. Thank you, Reverend Gill. It's truly a pleasure to be here. I hope that you can hear me. I'm going to put the comments on Facebook so I can hear if you're hearing me or not. And it's a pleasure to be with you live today. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me here. Okay, I'm just going to be a little nervous, and because we're in Mercury retrograde, I just want to make sure you are actually seeing me on the Facebook. So, I'm just going to be a little nervous. Okay, great. This is the joy of technology. So thank you so much for your patience. We are in Mercury retrograde. Again, thank you, Reverend Gill. Thank you, Chris, for that beautiful reading today. My name is Davina Katulski, and as Reverend Gill said, I'm an Agape licensed practitioner. So I am now going to surrender to the oneness that is the divine. I'm here to talk to you today about the transformational power of love. So let's talk about love. It's one of my favorite topics. Musicians Tuck and Patty cried out to us to create change through love when they sang, "Oh yes, it's time we became love warriors. Love is the only true answer." Because you see, the poets and the songwriters have always known it first. The Beatles declared it plainly. All you need is love. Burt Bacharach and Hal David wrote it as an invitation. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. And England Dan and John Ford Coley, they sang it as a prayer. Light of the world, shine on me. Love is the answer. Shine on us all, set us free. Love is the answer. These are beautiful songs, but they're not just songs, right? They're affirmations. They're really entreaties to us, prophetic words for a time like ours, like this time that we're living through. We gather today in a time that's unlike any other, a time of unprecedented shift, great noise, and great division, sadly. The news is loud, and our social media is even louder. And in the midst of it all, many of us are asking, how do I keep my footing? How do I stay in my wholeness? How do I stay human? And most importantly, how do I stay in my heart? The answer, which is ancient and ever new, is love. Love, not a sentimental love, not a love that looks away from the darkness or pretends that everything is fine, but a love that is grounded, principled, and it is fierce. A fierce love. a love that we build, that we create through a practice, through our practices, our prayers, our discipline. And it is a love that is a spiritual tool for transformation. So that's what I'd love to explore with you here today. I want to begin by being honest. Again, we're living in these unprecedented times. They're very challenging. They rock us. They get us to look and examine and come back to these principles over and over again of love. Like what's happening here? How can I stay present? And there's no use pretending that it's not hard. It's hard. It's a hard time. We see it in the weather, right? We see it in our politics. We see it in the way that people speak to one another nowadays, or, refuse to speak to one another. The social guardrails that once kept our public discourse, on board are falling away. We're losing civility, and hate is being dressed up as righteousness. And that's sad and it's scary. And righteous anger, which is real and which has its place, is being fanned, though, and it's being fanned into something darker and more dangerous. Because when we cease to see each other's humanity, regardless of how righteous our reasons might be, we're no longer walking in the light. We're courting darkness. And again, I ask you to examine in yourself, because I'm constantly examining this in myself, like, being present to this, staying aware, staying awake, and remembering those core principles that Reverend Gill talked about, that we are all one, that we are whole, perfect, and complete. So that darkness that we have to look out for, it can damage not only our world, but ourselves. It can damage our bodies, our souls, and our spirits. So the question before us today is not simply a spiritual question, it's a deeply practical one. How do we tend the flames of love when the flames of fear and hatred are being whipped all around us? I like to go back to what the great teachers knew. Throughout history, there have been men and women who face this very question, and they've answered it with their lives. These were people who chose love at great personal risk. They were spiritual people, people of deep inner life, who understood that lasting transformation does not come through hate. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., we know, was one of those people. He was a minister, a mystic, and a warrior, a love warrior. And he left us with these beautiful words that I believe are as necessary today as they were when he first spoke them. At the center of nonviolence stands the principle of love. At the center of nonviolence stands the principle of love. Think about what that means. To be a nonviolent activist is not simply to refrain from physical violence. It's to be principled in love. And, I actually like the word advocate or ally. I think that somehow that is a gentler word. But to be a nonviolent advocate, a change maker, an ally, is not simply to refrain from violence. It's to be principled in love, because love is not the soft option. It's the radical one. Love is a radical option, and it requires the most of us. It's easy to get angry and hate and turn away and, attack. Those things are, unfortunately easy. But to stay in that place of love, that is what requires the most of us. Dr. King also said that love is truly the only force capable of transforming an enemy into a friend. Hating somebody will not change them. It will not clear muddy waters. It will not advance the cause of justice. But love creates the conditions for understanding, for compassion, for ourselves and for the other, and for a genuine encounter. And that is when we stop making the other person our enemy. I also like what Gandhi said, he said that our enemy is not a person, it is the untruth that is existing. Dr. King also said, I've decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. Beloveds, Dr. King was not saying that anger has no place. He was asking us to not be passive in the face of injustice. So he wasn't saying be passive. He said righteous anger had its role, but hate is a burden. Hate is corrosive. Again, it's bad for our bodies, it's bad for our spirits, and bad for our souls. So why would we want to do that? And the wise teacher chooses the better path. And finally, hear this. Let these words sink into you. This is my favorite. I believe, this is Dr. King again, I believe that unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. That is why right, temporarily defeated, is stronger than evil triumphant. Unarmed truth, unconditional love. These are not the signs of weakness. And to be in that place of unarmed truth and unconditional love, that can support us not just as we deal with the unprecedented times, but in any aspect of our lives where we're struggling, right? Any situation that feels untenable to us, family relationships, work situations, whatever it is, when we can stay in that place of unarmed truth, we're just holding our truth and unconditional love, right? Not defending our heart, but just here's this unarmed truth, here's this unconditional love. We are so powerful, even in the face of evil and wrongdoing. You know, even when someone else is missing the mark, as they say in the Course in Miracles. So, love, unconditional truth, they will have the final word because they are the most powerful forces in the world. Again, this is not a left or right issue. I want to be clear about that because times like these calls for clarity. Clarity matters. What I'm speaking about today, it's not a political position. It's not about the left versus the right, conservative versus progressive, or one religion against the other, or you know, the moderate Democratic Party against the Democratic Socialist Party. Nope, it's none of those things. Because some would like us to be more divisive, right? Because division really serves certain interests, right? We know that, divide and conquer, but that's not what this is about. This, my beloveds, is about light. Light is love and illumination. This is about each one of us in every moment, choosing, will I walk in love or will I be pulled into hate? Will I keep my heart open or will I close it down? Will I choose light or will I court darkness? And that question has nothing to do with your party affiliation or your theology, but it has everything to do with your soul. One of the ways that you'll know which path you're on is this. Take a deep breath with me. How does your body feel? So in those moments, notice, is your body filled with compassion, with kindness, with peace? Is there a spaciousness, an opening? Or is your body churning with disgust, with rage, with a desire for revenge? What chemicals are swirling through you? We have to be honest with ourselves. Our body, this is our inner compass, our inner knowing, right? And it's going to show us what direction we're leaning. Are we swimming in tonic or toxic chemicals? Is our heart in a state of coherence or chaos? And if you do find your heart is in that place of, chaos, we have practices, right? We have the Heart Math Institute, we have prayer, we have meditation. And I'm going to talk about how we stay grounded, because we're very lucky in this time to have access to some wonderful, wonderful ways to come back to ourselves, to come back to our heart, to come back to our soul. So how do we do it? How do we choose love? Not as a one-time decision, but as a daily, moment-by-moment practice. I'm going to share with you 7 disciplines that have helped me. And the first discipline is meditation and stillness. When we're caught up in the current of fear and outrage, we must step back And we must learn to step out of the stream of chaos. And meditation brings us back to that place of coherence, to that place of balance, right? So we want to step into the stream of peace. Meditation takes us away from whatever has inflamed our cortisol and our adrenaline, and that's very real, right? And meditation returns us to the present moment, into that deep, quiet place within us where the eternal dwells. If you've ever been deeply upset and then you've sat in meditation, and sometimes if you've sat in meditation with other people, with your spiritual advisors, folks like Reverend Gill or other practitioners or other people in your congregation that have an incredible spiritual consciousness, you can feel that peace just instantly come over you because those folks have been practicing that peace. And so when you sit in meditation with them or you sit in meditation with yourself and you open up to spirit, you're going to feel that wave of calm wash over you. It's a powerful, powerful practice. The second discipline is reconnecting with the natural world. Go outside, walk in your neighborhood, sit in your yard or in a park. I heard, I'm sorry, I think it was Laura talk about the smell of the pine needles, one of my favorites. Take off your shoes and go feel the earth beneath your feet. And try to do it when you're not going to burn your tootsies, because I know it's hot out there. So, no, but watch the sunrise, watch the stars. Return to those things that are not made by human hands, but that are in the truest sense sacred. The natural world that is uncorrupted, because it reminds us of what is real and what is eternal. The third discipline is just fasting from the noise. Step away from the outrage machine, social media feeds, the relentless news cycle, the algorithm that profits from our anger. Take a day, a week, delete the apps, come back to the now. You'll be astonished to find when you're no longer feeding on the outrage of the hour how you feel. The fourth discipline is the mindfulness presence, practicing the presence. And the great Buddhist teacher, monk, and poet Thich Nhat Hanh wrote a beautiful book on this, The Miracle of Mindfulness, in which he teaches us that washing the dishes can be a meditation. Peeling an orange is a sacred act. And eating an apple in full awareness can open our hearts. I once attended a day-long retreat at Spirit Rock in the Bay Area where Thich Nhat Hanh gave us all an apple. And for 15 minutes, we held it, we smelled it, we looked at it, and then we tasted it. Just took bites, slowly, reverently ate it. It was one of the most profound meditations I've ever experienced. Because when you're fully present, you're in your heart. And when you're in your heart, love is leading the way. And honestly, I think that's when we're unstoppable. I wrote about this practice of staying in the heart in my book, It's Never Too Late to Be Yourself, on how I went for walks to stay present. I watched videos of kittens and puppies, listened to children's laughter, paused to watch a butterfly. It might sound small, but it was transformational. It was profoundly powerful. Because when we are rooted in our hearts, we're like a tree. We're deeply, deeply anchored. We're not easily knocked around by the social tide. When you are in your heart, you know what is true for you. You know your truth. That's so important right now. In a world full of AIs and deep fakes and competing voices all trying to pull you in their direction, that inner knowing, that inner compass is everything. It's everything. The fifth discipline is seeking the good in others. This is not an invitation to ignore wrongdoing or to let yourself be a doormat. Please, no doormats here. We don't need to be doormats. And if that's a challenge for you, Codependence Anonymous is a wonderful 12-step program. I highly recommend it. But I'm talking about a practice of humanization, of looking for something worthy in another person, even when you deeply disagree with them. It keeps your heart from hardening, and a hardened heart cannot love. One practice that I've found helpful is when I'm struggling with someone is to imagine them as a child, or to find a picture of them when they were a child and they were innocent and before they were full of the world's opinions. And that helps me see them with more clarity. The sixth discipline is speaking truth with love. You're allowed to say what is true for you, and I think that's important. You're allowed to name injustice, and I hope you will, and to draw boundaries and to hold others accountable. But you can do all of that without stealing someone else's dignity. Truth spoken with love is far more powerful than truth spoken with contempt. And it's powerful too because how it lands and how it moves from our bodies. When we speak that truth from love, our folks that we're dealing with, that we're disagreeing with, that we're challenged by, cannot take us out of our center. We are in integrity with ourselves. We are not abandoning ourselves when we speak that truth from that place of love. It's just profound. I can't emphasize that enough. And the seventh discipline is accountability and forgiveness. When we stray from love, and we will stray, all of us, it's going to happen, we can come back. We apologize. We forgive ourselves. We forgive others. Not but because what was done was acceptable. Sorry, I'm stumbling on my words there. Let me say that again. Not because what was done was acceptable, but because carrying the weight of unforgiveness is a prison that we build for ourselves, and we lock ourselves in it. So forgiveness is the act that sets us free. And I know you know many of these things that I'm sharing. So this is just a refresher for many of us to remind us of those core principles and those intentions of how we want to show up in the world. So there's one more thing I need to say, I think that's very important, and that is some of what's fueling the darkness around us is unfelt, unprocessed emotion, feelings that have been repressed, denied, or ignored until they explode. We're seeing that everywhere. People spiritually bypassing their feelings, or not being conscious or careful with their feelings. People who are not taking accountability for their inner lives and not processing their pain in healthy ways. And I get that because, a lot of us have been told to, not feel our feelings, right? Just be the bigger person, whatever that is. We're afraid that if we let our emotions out, that those raw emotions are going to run the show. And so we're afraid to release them. But the path of love is not the path of emotional suppression. Okay, I want to be really clear. It's not the path of emotional suppression. It's the path of emotional awareness, of accountability. You want to feel your feelings, all of them, even the ones that we say are ugly, right? Just feel them. If you're sad, feel your sadness. If you're hurt and betrayed, let yourself feel hurt and betrayed. Feel it. Let those feelings move through your body like a rain cloud. Don't dam them up. Just let them flow. Because if you dam them up, they're going to fester, and eventually they're going to find their way out through the cracks. And we don't like when that happens. So we don't want to unleash our emotions unchecked around the people around us. So let yourself feel those feelings, honor those feelings. Those feelings are sacred. They're so important. So ask yourself, what am I feeling and what do I need? What does that feeling need for it to just be fully expressed? And then process it. Process it through prayer, through journaling, through therapy, through conversation with trusted friends, through movement, dance it out, whatever it is. That is emotional health. And I have to share this because, I'm also a psychologist. So these things to me, the psychology and the spiritual are intertwined, even though I understand they're seen as different disciplines in the outside world. But to me, they are all one. And emotional health, doing these things, this is how we stay rooted in love rather than driven by pain. So friends, I want to offer you an invitation today, a very serious one. Again, in this moment, this unprecedented, extraordinary, challenging time in human history, we have a choice. Every single one of us has a choice. We can choose love, or we can fall into darkness. We can be light workers and love warriors, or we can be swept away by the current of hate and fear. So this invitation is not to just be kind to those who like you, think like you, worship like you, or vote like you. That's the easy kind of love. The real invitation here is to choose kindness across the board, to see the humanity in those with whom you most profoundly disagree. And again, I know it's not easy. This is some of the hardest work we will do as human beings. It was hard for Dr. King. It was hard for Gandhi. It's hard for every love warrior who has ever lived. The path is clear, but it is not easy. But here's what I know. Just as Dr. King said, unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word. Right temporarily defeated is stronger, so much stronger than evil triumphant. And when you walk in love, when you ground yourself in love, when you practice love, when you choose love again and again and again and again, you are doing the most powerful thing that a human being can do. You are lighting up the darkness. Tuck and Patty sing of not giving up, of a path made clear, of taking one another's hand and walking together toward the promised land. So, my friends, let us go forward today as love warriors. Let us rise up, our path clear, taking someone's hand and walking forward in love. Let us go forward, grounded in stillness, rooted in the present, connected to the eternal. Let us feel our feelings and then release them. Let us speak our truth and preserve the dignity of others. Let us find the good, forgive who has wounded us, and let's keep our hearts open even when it is hard. And let us remember what the songwriters have always known. Love is the answer. All you need is love. And what the world needs now is love, sweet love. And let us carry with us the words of Dr. King, words that are not merely historical, but prophetic, absolutely written for a time like ours. Unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. And now I want to invite you to close your eyes as we turn within. And I'm just going to give us a prayer, and then I'll turn it back over to Reverend Gill. But I want to say thank you so much from the top, the bottom, and all chambers of my heart. How good it is to be right here today. I am so grateful to be connected with the Rio Grande Center for Spiritual Living, with Reverend Gill, and with all that is, with this beautiful community, knowing that each one of us is absolutely connected to the one power, the one presence, the one mind. We are all connected to that one divine love intelligence. And I know this love, that God is love, that God is beauty and truth and joy and abundance, and infinite power and prosperity and divine knowing. And I know that each one of us is so deeply connected to that divine love that it is everywhere present. There is no place where God and love is not. And I know that our service today, our time together today, lights up every corner of the world, every part of this beautiful planet. That we go forward today simply with open hearts, undefended hearts, and we are divinely guided to see the truth, to see the best in ourselves and each one of us, every person on the planet. We see that love, we see that light in them, that we are divinely guided by this one power, this one presence, and that anything that would block or hinder or keep us from knowing the truth of who we are, that we are the love and the light of God, anything that would block or hinder that simply dissolves and devolves into the nothingness from whence it came. I know that we are held in that light of love. And I'm so grateful to know this. And I just speak a word of blessing for anyone who has a heavy heart, anyone who is processing grief, anyone who's dealing with a challenging illness. I am just blessing their body temple right where it is, knowing that they are held by the hand of the divine physician. Everything is working together for each one of our good. And I am so grateful. And I just celebrate this moment in time, and I release this prayer into the law, letting it be, knowing it is done now. And so it is. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, look, I'm on twice now. There we go. Wow. Was it good? Yeah. Yeah, it's great. Well, we will send her more love and appreciation. That is great. I will tell you that I've been in a sacred circle with Davina for I'm not sure how many years. We have practitioners from Agape who we kind of create. There's a lot of circles, but our little circle is sort of created from a band of people that are in all different places. So we're going to take a moment now. We're going to bring forth our gifts and remember the abundance that we share, knowing that this love that Davina's talked about is truly so abundant. And we stand in unconditional love. We know that we are unconditionally loved. So, if we have an affirmation, we will do that. Meanwhile, if you have a gift, let's just hold it on our hearts to bless it. If you don't have one, just hold your hand there and bless it. I know somebody. Now, maybe. Oh, there it is. Here we go. Let's say this together. I am abundant. And from my abundance, I am prosperous, and I give from my prosperity. I am blessed, and I give from my blessings. My blessings of spirit are as abundant as the stars, and so I give and receive generously. And so it is. So I'm going to ask Grace to come to pass the baskets. Thank you, Grace and Michelle and
I send my love
David.
over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. Let's do that again. I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me, and it returns to me.
Turn around. Stay here. Turn around. So we're just going to bless all that is in these baskets as symbols of the love that we all bring to one another. And as we bring this to one another, we are able to share it beyond this space, beyond this group, beyond what we see, into our community, into the hearts of persons that we may never meet, we may only meet once, but we continue to reach out. And so we are grateful for the abundance that we have here and the abundance of this community. And as we continue to build that abundance and see it, making us stable and firm in our functions. So I'm grateful for that. I release this word and I say, and so it is.
So it is.
So we're so grateful for our community connection today. It's been a wonderful morning. We're glad that you were with us. I want to remind you that prayer is available immediately after the service by practitioners in the corner, or just grab one of us with a stole. If you can't find anyone, come find me, and I'll help you find someone. Brian is our healer today, and he'll be in the youth room back behind the kitchen. And we've got food coming. Got lots of food at the back. Please join us for fellowship. So our service will close with some music and an affirmation.
If you'll stand, please. We're not going to do a circle today. We're just going to stand. You can hold hands if you'd like, or if you want a contactless experience, put your hand over your heart.
There was a time when I thought I had to do it all by myself. I didn't know that the love of God was sufficient. But now I know, yes I know, that His love is always present. And if there's something troubling me, all I have to do is let it go. And this is what I say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more trouble, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Oh, I release and I let it go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more trouble, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yes, I'm only here for God. Thank you.
So let us go out with this affirmation. The unconditional love that I am triumphs in my life. The unconditional love that I am triumphs in my life. So it is. Thank you all. Have a great day. Don't forget to hang around for Show Ray at 12:30.
It's an old song called play if you want, but you don't have to.
Love is for the way you look at me. Oh, it's for the only one I see. Fear is very, very extraordinary. Is even more than anyone that you adore can love. Is all that I can give to you. Oh, love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it shake my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. is for the way you look at me. Oh, it's for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love. Is all that I can give to you. You know, love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it shake my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me and you, for me and you, for everybody in this room. Love was made for you.